These are the top 5 best banks to help your money grow in the new year that nobody is talking about. In case you've been living under a rock and nobody's ever told you that keeping your money in a savings account with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, PNC Bank, Chase Bank is doing absolutely nothing for you. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna go ahead and call out some of the credit unions also out there that are giving you 0% for anything that you put in your savings account. So your money is literally just sitting there doing absolutely nothing. So remember what I told you before. For the new year, we're going to focus on money, not just money, but we got a lot of other things also. But more than anything, if you've got your money parked in a bank account, in a savings account, or even just sitting in your checking, it's not doing anything, you can be making free money. Yes, I literally said that, free money to just simply move your money over into a high yield savings account. So on today's episode, we're going to talk about the best 5 high yield savings accounts for 2025. But I'm also going to give you some bonuses that a lot of people don't talk about either in this video. So make sure that you watch this till the very end. Before I jump into this video, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button so this video gets out to more people so everyone can stay informed about the best high yield savings accounts in the new year. I also want you to be aware that every single bank that we're going to talk about today is backed by the FDIC, which is a huge deal because that means that your money is protected and backed by the full faith and credit of the US government, which a lot of people are going to say, oh, that doesn't really matter, Mike. They don't make us feel great. I get it. I totally get it. But I just have to let you know because some people may ask that. Now, coming in at number 5 is American Express's high yield savings account that comes in at a 3.80% APY. In case this is your first time to the channel, I'm a huge supporter of American Express. I think it's over 12 American Express credit cards for personal and for business, but I love their interface, their app that they have for all of your banking needs or issues. You can manage everything in one place, and that's what I'm a huge fan of, and I'm a huge fan of this high yield savings account. But I also pay attention and I pair this up with something else, which is their checking account, because I am an American Express credit card holder. So for the checking account, you must have an American Express credit card. But for the savings account, you do not need to have a credit card with them. I want to be really clear on that because a lot of people will ask that. There's a huge difference. So savings account, no need to have a credit card. Checking account, you must have an actual American Express credit card to get the actual checking account if that's what you want. And like I said before, their interface is very user friendly, and you're also going to get no monthly fees. No fee to open, no minimum deposit, and no monthly fees. Just set up your direct deposit, manage it all in one place, and just watch your money grow. It's just that simple, and you're going to get 24/7 support for any of your needs and any issues you may have. A little bonus tidbit here, they also offer certificates of deposit. Nobody ever talks about that with American Express, so if you're interested in that, it'll probably be most likely on the same page, so make sure that you click on that button that says Explore Savings so you can look at the different options for those certificates of deposit. That's going to lock in your rate because right now, currently, any of these rates that we talk about can go up and down based on what the Fed is going to say. So it can go up or it can go down. But with the certificate of deposit, you're going to lock in that rate for whatever term you choose. That's why I'm a huge fan also of certificates of deposits that a lot of people don't talk about either. For those certificates of deposit, you're looking at a 3.75% APY. Remember, it's a fixed rate. So you're locking in that rate and you're going to get that the entire time, whatever term you choose. It can vary from person to person. It could be for months or for years, depends on what you're looking for. Now, I want you to raise your hands in the comments and tell me how many of you have a debit card that when you use it, it gets you absolutely nothing. Well, guess what? Right here with American Express Checking, let's put it up on the screen so everyone can see it. You're actually going to earn points for using your American Express debit card. But remember, you must have an actual American Express credit card in order to get the American Express checking account. That's the only thing that kind of sucks about it. But you're also going to get no monthly fees. So you get a no fee option, no minimum deposit, and no monthly fees. I don't really get why any banks even charge fees, but that's beyond me, you know? So if you're someone that uses your debit card for whatever reason you choose to, you're going to earn rewards for everyday spending and earn 1 membership reward point for every $2 of eligible debit card purchases. So you're going to allow yourself to stack points using your debit card for your everyday purchases, which is not common. there are very few debit cards that give you any rewards whatsoever. And this is why I believe that this is a huge add-on that people should pay attention to and take advantage of, because your bank is giving you absolutely nothing every time you swipe that debit card. But with the American Express checking account, that's not the case. Last part's the most important. Now moving on, the number 4 spot goes to Discover Bank. Now Discover Bank is going to earn you interest 5 times over the national average, which it always kills me when they say this, because I'm like, yo, the national average is like 0.01 or something crazy like that. Yeah, exactly. So everyone's beating the national average, but I will say I'm a huge fan of Discover Bank and all of their products, and this is why it made the list. I'm a huge fan of this Discover High Yield Savings Account because you're gonna get 0 monthly fees. You gotta love no monthly fees. No minimum open deposit, no monthly balance requirements, and you're gonna get 100% US-based customer service available 24/7. And I'll be honest with you, Discover Bank's customer service is top tier. With the Discover Bank High Yield Savings Account, you're gonna come in at 3.75 APY, which is pretty solid. And they also offer CDs with Discover Bank. And of course, they also offer a checking account. And with their checking account, anyone can get the checking account. Now, for a while, it was locked out, but apparently it's been opened back up. And the biggest part about what they offer, no banking fees and no surprises. I love how they put it on the very front of their website. It should be. When these banks do this, it's a big deal to me because, again, we hear of like Bank of America's, the Wells Fargo, they're trying to hit you with every fee possible. We're an online bank that says goodbye to gimmicks, gotchas, and fees. No fees, period. No monthly fee on any accounts, no insufficient funds or overdraft fees. That's a huge one, because if you don't know, the Biden administration went after all these banks for all of their overdraft and insufficient funds fees, but Discover Bank was like, you know what, man, let's just get rid of them. And that's why I'm a fan of them, because they are actually for the people. At least that's what it feels like from this side when you actually bank with them. With the Discover checking account, you're going to get 1% cash back and up to $3,000 in debit card purchases every single month. So it's going to give you that cash back reward every time you use that debit card if you're someone that uses your debit card very heavily. Now also pay attention, remember what we said earlier, they do offer CDs. Their CDs are going to come in at 4.0% APY for 12 months if that's what you choose. But it is a great option and it's kind of a no-brainer, honestly. Now coming in at number 3 is going to be SoFi. SoFi is kind of similar to all these because it offers online check-in, it offers CDs, it offers so many different products. SoFi is honestly a one-stop shop for all types of banking options that you may be looking at. But you're going to be coming in at 4.0% APY and up to $300 with direct deposit, which I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of these banks are going to say, hey, if you do a direct deposit with us, we're gonna give you a little bit of bonus based on how much money you put in. So on top of the money they're gonna help you earn every year, they're gonna give you even more free money, which is wild to me. Well, it's not wild to me, but it's wild to a lot of other people because Americans just don't get it. The more money you have in your savings, the more valuable you become to the bank or the credit union. You become a valuable asset. This is why they're willing to give you more money, because guess what? Those deposits matter. That's what helps build up the portfolio for these banks and these credit unions. That's why they want that money in a high yield savings or a CD account. With SoFi, you're gonna get no account fees, no fee overdraft coverage, and you're gonna get a 2-day early paycheck, which is kind of crazy to me because I'm like, why do they keep touting this? It should be that way already. Like, why does it take that long for your money to clear? It doesn't do that in other countries, only in the United States, in case you were wondering. Now pay attention, there is going to be a bonus tier depending on how much money you put into your SoFi account. So with SoFi, if you put $1 to $999.99, you're not gonna get any cash bonus. Now, if you put $1,000 to $44,999, you're gonna get $50. So if you put $5,000 or more, you're gonna get $300. So if you got some money, move it over, get your bonus, and then start stacking up that money with that high yield savings account. Let's take a quick glance at all of the different products that SoFi offers. I mean, it's pretty insane. You have student loan refinancing, medical debt financing, private student loans, personal loans, mortgage loans, every type of way of investing that you may think of. They have have credit cards also. We haven't talked about any of their credit cards, but maybe we should have banking options for checking and high yield savings account, insurance for auto, life, homeowners, renters, cyber insurance, estate planning. I mean, you get the drift, right? It's all a one-stop shop for all of your finances if that's what you're looking for. Now, the number one spot is going to go to CIT Bank. CIT Bank is a real serious hidden gem. In case a lot of people don't know out there, they do offer business financing for business equipment. I actually used them when I bought a bunch of Apple products for our offices, had to buy a bunch of computers, laptops, and a bunch of other equipment, and CIT actually did the financing for it, and they're actually connected directly with the Apple store. So if you are a person out there that owns a business, reach out to Apple if you're looking for equipment financing. There's a bunch of different leasing options, but the CIT high yield savings account is going to come in at 4.0% APY, one of the highest out there right now. With CIT, it's very simple. Convenience and security without the fees. So you're gonna get no monthly service fee. There are no account opening or monthly service fees for your savings account. But there is a little catch here, because there is at least a $100 minimum opening deposit to open an account with CIT Bank. So just be aware of that, but you're gonna get that whopping 4.0% APY. That is crucial, in my personal opinion, at current rates that we're seeing right now. Just be aware, these are not fixed rates. Understand that they are adjustable. So if the Fed is gonna lower interest rates or raise them, it could affect your high yield savings account. And this is exactly why I tell everyone, make sure that you do a high yield savings account, but also do a CD, because you're gonna lock in that rate for whatever term you're going to choose, so you don't have to worry about it. You just set it in there and forget it. That's it, and you're done. And coming in hot at the number one spot, you're going to have Barclays. Barclays is gonna come in with a 4.50% APY, but there is a slight catch. So I'm gonna be honest with you here, so you'll pay attention. So the real number is going to be 4.25% APY, unless, and here's the catch, if you're a baller out there and you can bring at least more than $250,000 or greater, you're gonna get that rate of 4.50% APY. But if it's less than 10,000, which is pretty average for a lot of Americans, you're looking at 4.25% APY. Still beating the national average and still coming in higher than all the other ones that we talked about today. You're going to come in with the Barclays account with a freedom from fees, no monthly maintenance fee, no minimum balance required to open your account. This is why I'm a fan of it. This is why I believe that you should take a look at this one and all of the rest of the other ones on there. And again, pay attention to CDs. I can't tell you how easy it is to just make some extra money. So if you got money just sitting in your bank account doing absolutely nothing, now is the time to make a move. And if you need any of these high yield savings accounts, link is going to be in the description for anyone that needs it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We give you another big one with the best high yield savings accounts for the new year. Now make sure that you watch this next video, because it is about the best banks for the new year that you may want to pay attention to. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.